This is Nikki, a new game in the Nikki series made by Infold, the same devs of Love and Deep Space and other games in the series that takes a different approach to the franchise with open world gameplay. While the other games were more visual novel based, adding 3D elements in newer games, Nikki keeps the core gameplay and main character Nikki being a stylist collecting outfits and competing against other stylists in certain categories. I personally have never played any games of the Nikki series, so I can't really compare to older games besides looking at the gameplay. That's why this video serves as a first look into the game, looking into a couple gameplay categories and hopefully making you want to play the game yourself. Released on the 5th of December, one day before Nikki's birthday, the game starts off with a cutscene where the main characters, Nikki and Momo, immediately get isekai'd after going into an attic their mom told them never to go into. I wonder why. The game takes your hand a lot here, serving as a sort of base tutorial stage. Many of the gameplay features are unlocked bit by crafting outfits, jumping or rather floating, attacking, fishing, catching bugs, petting animals. It's all unlocked via outfits. Usually, this would be a downside, a sort of border, locking the players from exploring. But honestly, the game goes at a very good pace for these. The jumping and attacking outfits get unlocked in the tutorials, so you already pretty much have everything you need for exploration. Character-wise, we don't recognize many, at least I don't. The first character we ever meet besides Momo is this very, lady, which told us she used to dance with the owner of the dress we were isekai'd with before. Next up, we meet the Stylist Guild, Dada and Bebe, very creative, as well as other friendly characters. The game is meant to be cozy, cute, and aesthetic, so trusting us upon hearing we're a new stylist isn't too weird. After all, the enemies in this world are more cute little, even if slightly corrupted, beings. The story of the game is halfway serious and dark and halfway very silly. I know Infold has a thing for darker stories based on playing Love and Deep Space, but even the silly part of the story never feels too try-hard to be funny. It's seriously adorable at times, especially Momo, who is my son now and you cannot convince me otherwise. Besides obvious main story characters, the NPCs in this world actually have a purpose. The cities of this world are quite populated with many random stores, fun little mini games, buildings, and just random NPCs that always seem to have something to do. In fact, you can even listen into most NPCs in action or just watch them interact with one another. I haven't found a single NPC yet that just stood there doing nothing unless they had a quest for you. Random NPCs are also said to just walk the pathways outside the city, unloading when you walk farther away, which reduces at least a little load on the game. Talking about pathways, a huge part of this new entry to the franchise is of course the open world. Like I mentioned before, the outfits you unlock over time leave teeny tiny locks on it, but mostly it's just faster traveling or fishing that come pretty early in the main story. Besides that, the exploration is pretty nice. You can't climb, but instead somewhat do a 1.5 jump, which doesn't feel too restricting while making it easier for the devs with not having to put too many barriers into the world. Don't worry though, you don't have to wear the outfit that lets you jump to, well, jump. The game automatically quick swaps between the action outfit and your own. If that bothers you though, mainly because jumping happens quite a lot, through unlocking the ability, you can also permanently wear the action outfit if you so please. The world has 3 main collectibles. Money, called bling, kind of like coins in Mario, scattered around the world. Dew of Inspiration, and Whim Stars. The main collectible used to unlock outfits in the skill tree you get. The skill tree isn't the only way to unlock outfits though. Besides buying and finding sketches in the overworld, you can also gacha! My favorite thing to do. The gacha is quite fair in my opinion. You get a 5-star every 10 to 20 pulls. That said, you also need to gacha a 9-piece outfit, so it definitely takes a while. Besides the clothing gacha, you also get quote-unquote free rewards for a certain amount of pulls like makeup fitting to the set, a profile picture border, and outfits for Momo. The clothes you get from the gacha, no matter if 3, 4, or 5-star rarity, always feel high value though. Sometimes the 3 stars look better than the 4 or 5 stars, even just because of their style. I've not gotten a single clothing article and was disappointed, and I love using all 3 rarities in the outfits. The only place rarity really matters are the stylist competitions, where you compete with how many points your outfit gets in a certain category, so feel free to style your character however you want. You also get little SFX in the game called Eureka. These are purely for extra points in stylist competitions and just there to look pretty, like little buddies over your shoulder or bubbles surrounding your shoes. The only lackluster thing I feel is the outfit variety for a companion Momo. While little bro is most iconic in his yellow coat, the current battle pass outfits don't look too fitting, and the gacha ones simply look like too much.
Can be used to pick a Momo's cloak. Wait. Oh no, it's actually also kind of ugly. They did bro dirty. What the fuck? Look at him. No, what is this? Why did they dress him up? I like the cloak design, but why does he look like a mini Aztec?
I prefer if there were really simple outfits for a little buddy, like just color variations or akin to the 3 to 4-star outfits. That said, the game is very generous so far. Of course, with Nikki's birthday being a day after release, and thus the players receiving a free outfit, tons of codes, and more because of it. The in-game itself gives you a lot of free stuff, either through mail, exploration, or login events. Unfortunately, there aren't too many other events yet, so I can't really speak on if those will give a lot, but so far it's been pretty nice. Other aspects of the game, such as the UI and combat, feel pretty clean. Nothing feels clunky or hard to master, and bosses are actually quite fun. The only negative I've experienced so far is the wardrobe UI being a bit finicky, but I'm sure that's easy to fix. Personally, I've learned a lot about Infinity Nikki via Gamescom. I've heard of the Nikki series before, but Gamescom had a huge booth designed like the Stylist Guild in-game, where you could try the game out early for yourself. You also received quite cute rewards such as a clear tote bag, an A4 poster, and other things for pre-registering or making posts on social media. Infinity Nikki is definitely a game different from what I usually play. While juggling 5 to 6 gacha games at the same time now, most of them have heavy combat or are dependent on leveling your characters. Meanwhile, this game is cute and relaxing, which, while different, I quite enjoy. But that's it for my first thoughts. I might stream this game really soon, so I'd appreciate a follow to keep up with me and my usual content. And with that, I hope you give the game a try and have a nice day. Bye bye.